Today we're going to create the ultimate test machine. This is going to be a bcache system using encryption to get some test results on a real live system, how it handles a root bcache, and we're also going to set up a 45 headers for muscle, which is basically hardening for it. Yeah, this is going to find a lot of bugs and a lot of issues. So it'll probably end up being a series rather than a one-off. Let me show you how I set a system up basically. First thing is we've logged into the machine. If you followed the last bcache videos, which I highly recommend you do before watching this to understand just how bad it is and why you shouldn't do it, then you'll see I've already done the basic steps. So let's first of all make our bcache system. First things first, we do a cfdisk/dev. I think it's SDA for this laptop. Yes, it is. And we'll get rid of all the Windows stuff that I was doing for a test. We'll create our bfat system. Give it a 1 gig. We'll give it swap. I think this system's 8 gig, so I'm going to make it 8 gig as well. When doing stuff like this, I like to pick swap on its own partition rather than swap files on a test. On an experimental file system. It's just the way I do things. Let's change the type to this one. We'll make that an EFI. We'll change the type here to Linux swap, and we'll write these. There we go. Know our system now. Make fs bfat. Okay, we make that. We'll make the swap on. Make sure that's working. Yeah, there we go. We've got 8 gigs of RAM and 8 gigs of swap. Perfect. And then we're going to go and create our bcache. First thing I want to do is bcache fs format. And then options. Yes. Options. Let's do help. I think I'll just do compression equals LZ4 and encryption. Let's just check that it's encrypted. Let's try set passphrase. There we go. We'll type in our passphrase. Nice and secure. Do remember this hasn't been security audited yet, so it's about as secure as a chocolate teapot, really. The only problem when you pick a secure password, you've got to try and remember what you set. After all that, I didn't even set the bloody. Didn't realise I set it on. Let's try that again. Okay, let's try it. We've got set password. I think that. So let's build that. Right, let's now mount this, which will be. I think we just mount it normally, don't we? Mount /dev SDA3 /mount Gentoo. There we go, it's asking for the password. Look at that. And then we can see there, we've got our encrypted drive and the compression as well. It's brilliant. Okay. So, let's go and download a stage. I'm going to want the closest muscle stage to this. So that will be. I think that one's the one. I don't think we have a hard muscle stage, do we? No. I have to make my own. Oh no, we do. Okay. do. Next thing is, let's char into it. So, we'll mount the normal files. I could use my faster machine to do this, but I really want to test the file system out just to see how it's handling things. So there's no helpers, it's going to be doing everything itself. It's an 8 Gen i5, so 4 threads, 2 cores. I think it powers up to about 2 gigahertz or something. Stock's 1.7 gig. Slow as Arch on a good day. Gotta trick someone. Right. So we're in. Let's go and edit our make config. Yeah, so O2's fine for this. We're gonna add LTO. I do a lot of testing with LTO, so it works very well for me. It's one of those ones where it either goes really good for you or it's really terrible for you. Do follow the link time optimizing wiki page. I've written up what you need to know on that one. Also, because of what we're doing, we need to make sure we run AMD 64, not 43. And we'll accept licenses while we're here as well. Everything. When you're doing a test machine, it doesn't matter about licenses. You're looking for problems, not worrying about your freedoms. Okay, so first thing I want to do is add GCC14 to this, which is the next GCC. Quite a few issues coming up with that, but obviously a lot of work in the background to make sure by the time it gets to you, there won't be any dramas. So to do that, we need to make sure we're using the snapshots. So slash GCC, and because 14's unkeyworded at the moment, we use a * to activate that. Now, I did emerge VP GCC. Remember that I haven't done an emerge sync yet. Did see that there was an issue there, so I'll go and check that out in a second. Right, let's go and have a look what's going on with that. Oh, I see. Hyphen, and I wanted that. Perfect. There we go. So if I did that now, you can see that everything's going to be good. So next thing we need to add is the patch tool. Well, actually, the next thing we need to do is emerge fortify headers. We're going to use the live e-build for this because we want the very latest of everything. We'll get that to run, and we'll give that a second. So that's fortify headers done. Next thing we want to do is add our patch from Alpine. Now I don't believe this has been tested with Senior, so if you don't know, this is how you add local patches to your ebuilds. Let's see if there's anything else we want to add before doing. I think there's a new bin cache. Build utils, sorry, bin utils, that's the word. Yeah, 4.2. Probably gonna want M23 profile onto this as well. Let's go all out. If we're making the ultimate test machine, let's do the ultimate test machine. Select repository, create local. Okay, so let's make our custom profile. It's going to be easier if we go into here, DB repos. This tells voltage that is a slave to the main one. Makes our life a lot easier. We can take advantage of EPA 8. So let's make our new profile. So we want to call this muscle 23. And then we'll add desktop as well. It's going to be a desktop machine. We might as well do it all. Set the EAP to 8. And then that will do nano 23 parent. Okay. Let's see what we want to use this as. So ls debug Gentoo. Default, alright. Linux, ARM, AMD 64, 23.0. Okay, so that's what we're going to use as our base. Because we set it as a slave, we can use this. That will use, this is our main one. And then we can add to targets desktop. Basically what this does is it uses a hardened profile with all the features of a desktop profile. Gentoo obviously won't add this yet because it's not ready. Once you make a desktop profile, people kind of expect it to work. So it's just a tool that help people like us that do a lot of testing, really, this. Alright. Next is we need to create a profile description. DESC. Copy this to make life easier. And then we add EMD 64. We're doing E-select. List. You're going to see my new one's down the bottom there. So I'll set that as 36. And then we'll try and emerge just to see if there's any issues. Okay, so it's telling us we need to update muscle muscle to 1.24 first. Let's follow the update policy. First thing to do is we use our new bin utils. We can see there it's using the brand new 2.42. And here's our first issue. It can't compile. Probably means there's something wrong with the C flags. We might need to update GCC first. Let's try. No, let's update. Oh no, I know what we need to do. We need to update muscle first. Let's take me to 1.4. Sorry, 1.24. Normally you do bin utils, then the ellipse, then GCC. But in this case, because we're using the new profile, we need to take advantage of that by using the new muscle that supports the features of it. That doesn't look good.
The understatement of the year.
That does not look. Probably what I wanted to do here was update it in 17. Then move it up to 2.23. Shit. I don't think I can fix this. No, I know what I did. I need to... I think I know what I did. I don't think I merged user, did I? Shit. Cannot save it. Oh, I know.
He was worse than dead. His brain is gone.
In cases like this, the best thing to do is start again. So we exit. We we unmount the test drive, so that's going to be dev and run. Now basically just forces it to delete, and then we can do a remove. Be making sure that we're in the right places. This is why you don't do everything at once. And I always say, don't do what I do. Do what I say, not what I do.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
We now need to re-download. Right, now we can mount everything again. So that's rock none. And copy slash etc. So etc. Perfect. Right, so let us go back into here. We do an eBash sync again this time. You know what we didn't add last time? We didn't add March equals native. Idiot. Okay, and then here we'll add Okay, great. First thing, let's update 1.24. Still with split user. There we go, so that's working properly now. So now what we'll add is our extra flags. So let's add in package. We won't add fortify headers yet, we'll do that next time. Bin utility. Take us to 2.42. Now, if I remember correctly, there's an E-select in utils. Yep, so let's set that to 2. Perfect. And let's make sure GCC is going to work on this profile before we update. So that's not doing what we want. Let's take a look at this. We can see we missed the devil. Devil's in the detail, eh?
I'll get me coat.
Right, so we've got that installed. Last one to do is libtool. Don't know why you have to do libtool. People that are smarter than me always tell me to do that when updating a tool chain, so I do it. And there we go. So let's change GCC to 14. We do that with GCC select list. Should be option 2. Yes, it is. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this to boot. Prove that it works with this, and then we won't run into the issues that we had last time. So let's get the system up and running. We need to install our kernel for this then, so Gentoo kernel bin. We're going to need grub. We'll also need syslog, syslog d, crony, and anything else we need here? I'm forgetting something really simple. Bcache tools, that's what we need. I know what else. Bcache, S tools, and what's the other one? Died it in my head and now it's gone. Oh, batch completion. Right. A little bit of H in there, yeah. Okay. Get those built. One thing people always ask me is, how do you sit there and watch the compile going on a slow machine and not do anything with your life? So I thought, this is going to be a long one. Let me show you what I get up to. Why these compiles happen. Well, that seemed to have taken a bit longer than I thought it should have taken. That's something to look at in a second. Right, let's take a look and see if we have our kernel installed. Nothing in there, so let's rerun the kernel. That's weird, there's nothing in the logs that says it took longer than it did, so this is just a feeling that there's something wrong. What we'll need to do later on is time that. I'll find a time and then compare that to another install. Let's get the kernel just in first though. Alright. There we go, now kernel's in. Why that didn't run the first time, I don't know. Right, for time we can run qlop -t / sysdevil lang 3 hours 6 hours. You know, that feels off, but it is old hardware and low RAM. That's something we need to ask, I think, and we'll look into the next time. Yeah, okay, right, let's get this system booted. I'm going to call it quits there. So, first thing we need to do is edit the host name. So, we'll call this one Mr. Bull. This is my laptop that I take out as a work laptop, and Mr. Bull in Peppa Pig is always digging up the road.
Oh, stop!
Oh, is the water pipe broken again?
No, Peppa. This time it's faulty electrical cables.
How do you mend a clackety clables?
We dig up the road!
Hooray!
Peppa and George love it when Mr. Bull digs up the road. Everyone loves it when Mr. Bull digs up the road.
Right, is that done? We'll set the key maps, because I'll remember otherwise. Not that one, it's this one. I think I missed that one. I just woke up after doing this. Right, and then let's add what we need to add. So RD update, add SSHD default. Done. We need to add this log in. That's this klog. Okay, so syslog, let's do the next one. I'll do the crony. Default, and finally crony D. Right, we'll set a password. Okay, last thing we need to set up is a dry cut hook for bcachefs. People that watched the last 2 videos on bcache will know about this. So, we've already got our local profile set up, I believe. DB repos local. Oh no, I didn't make it. Probably need to install it. Select. Repository. Yeah, right, we'll install that quick. Okay, and select repository local. No, it's create local. Okay, so we make the /p/var db repos. Repos local syskernel. Syskernel. What do I call this? There it is. I called it dry cut bcachefs. So copy that link. Right, dry cut bcachefs. Right, let's cd to that down. wget that. We move that to that. ebuild dry cut manifest. Perfect, and now I should be able to install this. Missing keyword. Not add keywords to this? Yeah, apparently I didn't add a keyword to this. Yeah, because it's a 999, isn't it? We should have added a keyword to it, so that would be nano / etc. Let's cheat. Highlight that. This, no, sorry. in. Perfect. Yeah, I don't remember what causes this, but if I do use equals minus Perl image va dev version control software git, that will force this to install, and I can fix this on the next rebuild. Weird that it works with this, but I think it's something to do with where you're updating with old sources. So basically, my system's in a state where I've still got the stable software, and I'm updating to the newer software, so it's just not compatible. It will update itself. Fix it in a minute. If that makes sense. Explaining it really badly. Basically, I could fix it with just running Perl cleaner, but yeah, we're doing it in a minute anyway, so it don't really matter. It's not a bug, I suppose. The one we want to be saying it. There we go. So that's that done. Let's right, now we can emerge this. Perfect, and I believe then we need to run the dry cut option in it, which is okay. Maybe we should be creating that file as well with it. Let's see if we can manually make it for now. So ls/lib modules. There we go. So if I did a dry cut K version equals this, and then options bcachefs, and then we add an F force. That should, if I can spell, looks all good to me. Yeah. Okay. We need to make that automatic, but we're good. Excellent. Okay, so next thing to do is run make config on grub. So we'll do a grub install first. I can never remember this one, so let's go and grab the command quickly. That'll take me 2 seconds. Because I'm doing it a weird way, I need to do this. Why? Why can you not find the EFI platform? Maybe I just do that. There we go. Perfect. And then grub. This is why you always follow the instructions and not do it yourself. Grub config. Go. Done. Right. Now, I'm going to have to use our imagination a little bit here, but let's see if this reboots into our kernel and allows us to unlock. I think everything is set now. Can't think of anything else remaining that could be an issue. So, see you on the other side. Grubs loaded. There we go. It's dropped me to. I know why. working because I've not set up the F-stab, have I, for it to work. So in your imagination there, you just got to see that we hit a dry cut warning, so it couldn't find what it needed to boot. I believe that's because I haven't set up F-stab. So I'm just quickly doing that now. Okay, mount /dev SDA3 /mount Gentoo. Okay, go and remember what that was to set this up. Etc. F-stab. We do a /dev SDA1 /boot bfat. And then add SDA3 bcachefs defaults 00. Right, let's try rebooting that now. And that should boot this time. Yeah, there is. Grub's loading. Passed over to the kernel. And it's dropped it back to shell. Right, I'm going to have to go and watch my video again. But basically, we're there, we're done. I've just missed a setting somewhere. And I can't find it in my notes of what I did to get it working. So, yeah. I probably just installed the thingy wrong. But I've done it before, so there's no drama. But I think we'll leave it here this time. Yeah, we've done quite a lot on this first episode of getting it working. We've basically got the encryption running and everything. We've got all the systems set up, and we've installed GCC14 and the new bin utils, so there's no drama. We're ready to go. I just can't remember what I did to get it to boot with encryption. We should just stop and I'll show this at the end, but we've done it before, we know it works. So the second part will be us getting Fortify headers working and rebuilding the system to work with that and see what issues we come across. So, yep, catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.